Welcome to Sul Ross State University's Diversity in Public Education Spring 2018 ED 5316 course. My name is Dr. Jennifer Miller, and I have the privilege to serve as your course instructor this semester. The purpose of this video is to review the class syllabus, introduce myself, provide assistance in course navigation, and to introduce you to the assignments and course materials in Blackboard. Please know that I am here to serve you this semester, and understand that graduate students often serve in a variety of leadership activities. You are very busy. You'll find my contact information in Blackboard by going into the course, and after you log in, you can select Virtual Office. We are going to be using Virtual Office in Blackboard, Blackboard's Instant Messenger this semester. To learn how to use Blackboard Instant Messaging, you're going to go to the Virtual Office on the left-hand navigation menu. I know you're busy, as I mentioned. I would just really stress the importance of staying in contact with me. So if something comes up and you need assistance, know that I'm here to support you. So you're going to find all my contact information here in Virtual Office, but also on the syllabus. My office, physically, if you're ever in the Alpine location, I welcome our students to come by and visit, not just me, but all of the faculty. We love to see our students. I'm in MAB 309C. My office phone number is 432-837-8013. I provided you my cell phone number and the email address. Again, I'll be using Instant Messenger and Collaborate to visit with each of you this semester. My office hours are Tuesday and Thursdays. I'll be available virtually from 2 to 7 p.m. in Blackboard's Instant Messenger, and then from 10 to 11:30 a.m. on Thursday, and from 1 to 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on Thursday. So pretty much the whole day on Thursday here in the office, and then through Blackboard Instant Messenger. And then I'm always available by appointment. Again, I know that many of you are working full-time jobs and have families, and some of you are coaching, but you're welcome to set up a time with me after hours to connect as well. So in Virtual Office, you'll see how to download Blackboard Instant Messenger and information about our program and our department. And you can earn 10 extra bonus points by downloading your Instant Messenger. I would like to see all of you using Instant Messenger this semester. Okay, I would like to first go over our syllabus. So I'm going to pull up the syllabus. When you first log in this week, you're going to want to first go to the welcome video, which I'm recording right now. Watch this video, and then you can select the syllabus under course information. Here you'll find the syllabus, this video, and information about our textbook. We are using Koppelman's 5th edition, his newest edition, Understanding Human Differences, for this course. We had a little mix-up in the campus bookstore yesterday, but they will have these books toward the end of the first week of school. I'm told they'll have them in stock by January 15th, but also it's available on Amazon. If you have the 4th edition, it's very similar, and you may use that book, but all the quizzes and everything will be from the 5th edition of the textbook. Okay, I'm going to go over the syllabus. You'll find on the syllabus, again, my contact information, and we have a wonderful lady, Sandy Bogus, who is our design consultant, course design consultant in Blackboard, point of contact. So I've given you her email address because we are going to be using, as you know, this course is completely online, but for us to really remember material that we talk about in this course, you really need to have a social dialogue with your peers and me. And so we're really going to be practicing that whole sense of connectivism is what they call this in education with online learning, where we know learning is a social process. And as an instructional leader, you really need to model this for your teachers, how to have a quality online course so that we remember content that we learn online. And what the best way to do that is through discussions and through presenting and through sharing and through social interaction in an academic format, which means that all of your discussion postings, everything that you are going to be sharing online, I really want to see you talking and discussing and discourse and all of these discussions using academic language and following APA format, which you should have this textbook. This is the 6th edition. I'm not requiring an APA manual for this class, but all of our graduate students need to be familiar with how to cite information appropriately online. The primary goal of this course is to gain an understanding of how it's for you as a leader to gain an appreciation and understanding from an educational leadership perspective of considerations associated with educating the whole child or the multicultural learner. You know, we come from a variety of backgrounds and have a lot of cultures in our public school systems, and what works in a rural district is very different from what you might see in a public school district in like the Houston area or the El Paso area or the Dallas area compared to what we might see in a private or charter school. So it's just for you to kind of gain an understanding of how to design and support curriculum that will benefit multiple learners, but also to develop global citizens, because really the 21st century skill sets that our students need to be equipped with is how to connect with a variety of cultures and backgrounds and to participate in the global workforce. So really the primary goals of this course is for you to gain an understanding of how that relates in today's public schools and how you can facilitate an appreciation for that for these types of values as a instructional leader. And I also want to point out that diversity hits all domains on the principal's exam. Many of you are seeking principalship certification, and diversity hits on all of the domains covered on the test. So as a instructional leader, we must understand why diversity is important. The change process that we talk about as a campus or district leader, diversity is the one topic that crosses that domain and touches all three domains, domain 1, 2, and 3, when we look at the principalship. So it's very important for you to not only understand the historical context of diversity, and we will touch on the historical aspects of this topic because there is a lot of history, but what's more important to me as your professor is that you understand how these topics relate to a 21st century student. It's important that you understand why diversity is important to all students. And, we know that it's important that students understand different perceptions and and how that really encourages critical thinking. And so I'll be asking you to do some exercises using the discussion board that really requires you to not just state your opinion, but to peer review your peers' discussions and to really utilize discourse so that you look at things from different perspectives. And that's really what the purpose of this course is for, is to help you understand and gain an appreciation of how diversity helps us grow as not just a student, but also from a campus perspective. So really, when we look at this class really centers around the discussions. You will have a lot of goals related to the discussion boards. Now, there is the textbook readings. You have 14 chapters, and each chapter there is a reading and a quiz. These quizzes are multiple choice. Each is worth 25 points. And I'm allowing you to take the quiz twice, just in the event that something happens while you're taking the first quiz. But you may take the quiz twice. They are timed, and you have 30 minutes to complete each quiz. But the majority of our points, this class really centers around this idea of social interaction, is the discussion board. You will be asked to write a response to a video that deals with a topic that is in the textbook readings. Some of these videos are documentaries, so it'll take some time to watch the video, but then I'm going to ask you to write in academic format a reflection or a response to the video that you watched. And you're going to share that response to the rest of the class in a discussion format. You're going to post that response, and then you need to peer review at least 5 other responses and post on 3 separate days to earn a minimum passing grade for each discussion. Now, what I'm looking for is not good job, I agree, I like what you said. I want to see a deep discussion, and I will coach you through this process, because this is something that we need to not only learn how to do as a leader, but also to model for our teachers on how discussions can be used to really promote academic thinking, critical thinking, to promote social interaction, and to create a dialogue so that we can use this critical thinking activity so that new learning occurs. And so I'm going to want you to ask to really use discourse. Okay, so I want a critical peer review, so I want you to use questioning. I like to always coach teachers to use the phrase, I like this, I like what you said about this, but I wonder about this, and ask a question. So I want to see questions, deeper thinking, critical reviews of the discussions, and I want to see a dialogue between the two of you as you peer review each other. There is also a practice test for the Texas Principals exams that will go over competency 2, 3, and 5. This practice exam is worth 50 points. If you do not make an 80% on the quiz, you must meet with me in a video chat, and then you will retest. You'll have reflections. You'll have a final reflection and an essay that you will turn in to this class, and then the final project will be a group presentation where you will present with your group on one of the topics that we've talked about this semester that deals with diversity, and we will use Blackboard Collaborate, and you will present your presentation to all of us in a video class, and that's basically something that you can utilize for your portfolio.